Hi, welcome to Gearwire. We're taking a look at the Damage Control Womanizer. It's a Class A distortion pedal. You can use it to plug into an amp or also record direct with. Let's take a look inside the box. Alright, we have the instructions here. It's a larger instruction manual. And here we see explanation of the different knobs and parts of the pedal. Various settings that you can try out. These are for if you're using an amplifier. And here we see some for direct recording. And of course we also have a user setting template. Alright, and general information about power and warranty information, all in this little booklet. Okay, it's packaged pretty well. It's got a little handlebar, which is a nice feature. Helps make taking it out of the box easier. Close this back up. Okay, let's take a look at this pedal. So it's a pretty large pedal. It's good weight to it. Some of the more prominent features we see, it's got two tubes in here, and you can see them right there. And when you turn on the pedal, they'll light up. I believe it's actually an LED lighting them up. We got two bypass switches, or actually just two foot switches. This is the bypass switch over here. Over here we have a switch with the little nuclear sign by it. That's to add an extra amount of gain to the preamp stage. We got 5 sets of knobs, level, drive, opto compression. This pedal not only does distortion but also has a compressor built in. And down here we have our tone controls. We see a pre-EQ. You can choose a frequency with the outer knob. You can choose a booster cut with the top knob. And then over here we also have controls for treble and bass. Bass on the outside, treble on the inside on top. Let's take a look at the back of the pedal. Okay, so we have an input, an output for an amp, an output for direct recording, so there's some sort of speaker simulation in here. We also have an input for the power supply, which comes with this pedal. Take a look at that. Again, it's a hefty sort of thing. We see it's not a wall wart, but it's an inline transformer. Output on this is 9 volts, 2000 milliamps. And we see it's two-sided, so it's not a wall wart. You can plug it into any plug pretty easily. So that's the Damage Control Womanizer out of the box. Alright, we're back with the Damage Control Womanizer. Plugged in and ready to go. I'm playing with a Fender American Standard Telecaster. It's plugged into the Marshall JCM 2000 half stack, and which is mic'd up with an SM57 from Shure. I got this on the bridge pickup right now, but might be changing that later. Let's see what kind of sound we're getting with just the guitar, no pedal. I'm going to bring the pedal in using the engage switch. So basically it's just adding a little bit of preamp gain, it seems. Let's see if we turn the drive knob down, see what happens. Well, not really doing all that much. We turn it up, compensate by bringing the level down just a little bit. Alright, so we do see that it can add quite a bit of gain, most of that happening above the midway point when we have it straight up. There's also a switch on here to change it into nuclear mode, as they call it, at damage control. That adds an extra amount of gain to the preamp stage. And we can see this light is going to change colors as well. Alright, so we can hear that gain change already. Just A/B the two modes. Alright, see how much we can get out of this. So we get our lead tone out of that setting. So you can kind of switch back and forth between a rhythm and a lead tone. Let's see what the other knobs on here do. I'm going to set it back to the regular mode and keep the drive knob around there for a while. The Opto compression knob. This is going to control how compressed the sound is, how much attack you get, and how much sustain. If we turn it down, that's the kind of sound you're going to get. And if we turn it up, it's going to be more compressed. We're going to get a higher noise floor because it's raising the quieter signals. So you can really get a lot of sustain using this knob. Down here we have our pre-EQ. This is before the distortion stage. On the outside we can choose a frequency, and on the inside we can choose to cut or boost. If we cut it and choose like a low frequency, we can turn the frequency knob up to change the sound a bit. You kind of hear that sweep. If we go the other way around, it'll probably be a bit more audible because I believe it gives more boost than cut. I'm going to go low. You can already hear that in the noise. So that can get you a lot of different tones. You can scoop out the mids or you can boost them up. Alright, I'm going to set it back to the center. And out here we have our bass and our treble. This is post-distortion EQ. We can bring down the bass. We can also boost it. It has a lot of bass on it. And the treble. We can bring the treble down. And also bring it back up. Right here, this is a feature I didn't mention. It's called the Magic Eye Biofeedback Meter. And you can't really see it with the lights we have here, so we're going to cut the lights and just check out, see what it does. I'll play a little bit, and it just kind of adds to the experience. All right, cut the lights. So that's what that does. We'll bring the lights back in. Just a little something to look at while you're jamming out with this pedal. So that's the Damage Control Womanizer. Thanks for checking it out here at Gearwire.com.